The transition had some challenges related to the fact that many of our back office and front office operational staff had never worked remotely before. They had always come into an office either in Calgary or Edmonton or in North Alberta in Athabasca. And so we had to figure out a way to have them be able to support our students successfully from their home location. So we came up with 3 really large tactical areas to move our operations online. They're end user device security, providing secure computing to remote and rural homes of employees, and working with what you have and with what your partners can provide. So I'll break that down a little bit. End user device security was very important for us, as well as any university, because we deal with private information of our students. So what we did is first we determined that we needed to secure any laptops that we gave out to staff with a cloud-based desktop as a service. In our case, we used Amazon Workspaces for its virtual desktop infrastructure. We disabled the C drive and the USB key drive functions, so student data is kept secure in the cloud behind the login and not locally on the device. And we established multi-factor authentication for employee login password security. So that's how we thought about it first from a security perspective, and not letting machines go out there that didn't have those security parameters put into place first. So next we had to worry about how do we get secure computing to remote and rural homes of employees? Both rural and urban employees were dealing with poor bandwidth at home, either due to spotty service, which would happen in the rural locations, or due to oversaturation as all the neighbors worked online and kids were being schooled online all at the same time. So one of the supports to security of working with our online systems at home was we created an AU-issued smartphone strategy to help all of our employees connect securely to the AU systems via multi-factor authentication and have a backup data plan should their home ISP fail, kind of a hotspot strategy. So we created a 1,000 AU iPhone fleet with Apple engineering in Cupertino, and we use Jamf for mobile device management of the fleet. That's in process right now. Everyone is receiving them as we speak, and it's a very exciting new wave of education-empowered technology for all of our employees that we're quite excited about. So the last really important tactical area moving your operations online is you do have to be creative and work with what you have, or rely on your corporate partners and what they can provide you, because they often have much more power and bandwidth to provide you solutions than you can provide yourself. So some of the things we did is we took our old laptop stock. Some of those laptops went all the way back to 2010. We wiped them all, we loaded Windows 10 on them, and we configured them with Amazon Workspaces. So then in 4 days, the Athabasca IT team, we went from what's the strategy, what's the solution, execution to multi-location, socially distanced distribution of devices to all the AU employees. It was a tremendous effort by the entire team. Then we had to create more of a zero-touch framework for the iPhone fleet deployment. And we ship those direct from Apple, arriving to employees' homes currently as we speak. Then further, we are going to be rolling out AU-issued laptops to all employees who previously had to bring their own device. What we're just simply waiting for there is Microsoft Teams video conferencing, which is our unified communications platform, moves from beta to production in the Amazon Workspaces secure virtual desktop infrastructure environment sometime in winter to spring of 2021. So once that goes into production, then we'll be able to issue these laptops and kind of remove that bring your own device element that has inherent security and reliability issues for us. And lastly, some of the other simple things that we did, again, using our partners' capabilities, we strengthened the use of Adobe Sign for paperless office work. We replaced fax machines with email workarounds, and we ensured student and staff-facing help desks have support, and in particular, some of the support around negotiating with difficult phone calls, because it's a whole different world when you start answering those types of calls in your home rather than in a workspace that you can walk away from.